Good morning. Today is Thursday. It is 63 degrees, so I have a jacket on and we're gonna work outside today. It's gonna be beautiful. It's 10:07. I've already eaten lunch because we're starving. I don't know what I'm gonna do for lunch, but anyway, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna work on today. So this is the area right off the back of the cottage. There is the deck. I started this project, I believe, last week, putting stone around the house. So I put the black landscaping fabric, and then I put the landscaping timbers down, and then I bring stone in so we can clean all this mud up off the house. Then I will work this soil up that you can see has moss growing on it because it's so damp back here. And I'll plant some grass. That'll make it look way better back here. Want to put a focal point back here so when you're sitting on the deck, there'll be something nice to look at. But as you can see, it's a little overwhelming. There is just stuff everywhere to do. And and maybe even today, I will get this big old stump out of here. Some of this old wood that's fallen and laid here forever. There's squatters camp. And get the stone on this side of the house. Maybe even go get Dad's tractor and work up the soil. So we'll see about that. While the back has been drying, while I've been waiting on it to dry, I've been working on the front side yard here, cleaning out some of the brush. It's a never-ending project, but this is what I like to do. So I was going to plant this in grass, but I think I need to do a little bit more work so the water runs the right direction. But I don't know. It's really hard because we're not quite sure where the house is going to be placed, so I could be doing all this work and they could be revamping it when we start the house, so we'll see. Problem.
What?
I ate my lunch for breakfast. Now it's lunchtime. I could make my supper. That's what I'll do. I'll make my supper for lunch and then I'll drink for supper.
Meet me out on the porch swing for another snack.
What kind of a snack?
Pretzels and cheese.
Better. I want better.
You guys who have to go gluten-free, these are delicious. It's the first time that we have bought these. They're really, really good. So put that on your grocery list. My favorite Michael Jackson's. And this one, Living on a Prayer, used to be Deb and my theme song. People, I have to tell you the story. For those of you who have been around for a while, you know that we fly by the seat of our pants. So we will just like randomly go, oh, we're moving. I mean, we're not moving from here. This is our final, as Deb calls it, our final destination. But we would get like this idea and like say we're quitting our 9-to-5s and opening up a shop. And then people would say things like, what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do if it doesn't work or what? We always just go, we're living on a prayer. I'm Bon, she's Joby, and we're living on a prayer. I talked a little bit about this before. If we wouldn't have taken lots of steps that we did, we wouldn't be where we are today. We would not at all. So if you feel like you should be taking a step and making a different decision or a different career path, it's like time to go because bigger and better things are out there and everything always works out. gotten a lot of new people recently, and some of you probably don't know that we used to flip houses. We did it for a living for a while. The very first house, we always wanted to do it. The very first house we bought in 2008 in the worst market ever. We had so many people, friends, family, everything, basically tell us we were dumber than dumb. Anyway, sorry if you've heard this story before and you're bored out of your gourd, but that house we bought for $25,000, I believe, and sold it. It was just the teeniest, tiniest little house. We sold it for 63 or 4. And we did all the work ourselves. We made so much money on that house for like first time flippers. Can't explain it. Deb and I have this feeling that comes over us that we know if things are right or if they're wrong. And when we were sitting in ready to sign the paperwork to buy it, we both said, "Are you scared?" Because we always go by that feeling. I don't know if it's an intuition or what, but I said, "Are you scared?" And she said, "No." I said, "Neither am I." So that means it's the right decision. So I don't even know why I started talking about that. It's our theme song that I was talking about and I got distracted. So maybe somebody needed to hear that today. I talked about this, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago, that I did that with my full-time job. I just felt like I was dying inside. And when I say full-time job, I mean 9 to 5. I work 2 full-time jobs now, hour-wise. But my 9 to 5, I just felt like I was dying inside. And I kept saying, I'll just give it 6 more months. I'll just give it 6 more months. I'll just give it 6 more months. And finally, one day, it's like I woke up and I went, like it was just an overnight thing. I'm not telling all of you to go out and quit your jobs. But what I'm trying to say, and I hope this is making sense, is not only does this apply to jobs or relationships or whatever, but you've always wanted to do something. Like we always wanted to flip homes, and we just decided one day that we wanted to do it in the scariest market ever. And if we wouldn't have taken that, we have done so much since that first flip. We would never be where we are today. And when I say that, I'm talking the whole thing. We wouldn't have the confidence to do all of the things that we do because we would never have the experience of doing them. We worked so hard. I will never forget, we worked all weekend. We worked all week at our 9 to 5s and then all weekend flipping homes. And I remember we just hustled a lot. I was answering some DMs and someone asked me if I would give the link to the mattress pad that we have used for years. Let me show you. Let me get this off. This string, this is the best mattress pad we have ever tried. And I think I tried 4 before I got this one. I pulled the link, gave it to her, and it is on sale. So I thought I would mention it. I'll link it in this one, the last one here. This helps take the pain off of your pressure points, like your shoulders, your hips, and that. If you have a janky mattress, try this. I already recorded stories and I was talking like this because I was watching what Deb was doing. We are going to have chicken cordon bleu. It's really, really easy. I have a post on it with the full recipe, so I will share it at the end. This is another recipe that we do in a skillet. It says to do it in a casserole dish or something, but we just do it all in a skillet to make it quick and easy. And then we are going to have Brussels sprouts in the air fryer. I will type on the screen what degree and how long because I'll watch the timer. We just heat our chicken and our ham up. Move, Ivy. This is the chicken from last night that we cooked extra of, and then we will add the cheese. Oh, we're doing this in butter, and then we will add the cheese next. These are done. I cooked them on 400 for probably 5 minutes, if that. So these are done. And then this, I'm just waiting on all the cheese to melt. That's what she wanted. She wanted to go out with you. You just ignored her. So she sat and whined.
I wonder who she would pick to go with, you or me?
Probably depends where we're going. Do you think? We should do that test of where we're standing like in the middle of somewhere and you run one way and I run the other.
She'd be frozen in the middle.
This is all of Deb's work she did today. So she said she was going to get out the pressure washer. But we didn't want to do that because we figured it'd all run here and get into the mud. This is all going to be grass. And then she did, good work, Deb.
Thank you.
She did all of this over here. Let me come down here. All of this and all of this. Look how much better that looks. And then all of this will be grass. And we just moved this bench here. Deb made this bigger path to Squatters Camp, which I love. Just in case you haven't seen it. Here's Squatters Camp. I owe you an update, but I just thought I'd give you a quick overview of what it looks like these days. I'll do an update soon. And we put this on a timer so that all of these lights come on at dusk. And you can set this for 2, 4, or 6 hours so it stays on for 2 hours.